Welcome to Three Ugly Mugs, episode 23. Holy shit, we are into it. This podcast is not going anywhere, guys. Okay, we're doing great. I'm John J. Murray.
It sounds like you're trying to convince them.
We're
doing so good.
Doing good.
We got things happening. We're going to show you.
We're going to show you guys. Haters, listen up, haters. No, Matt Fernandez is here, and then we have our producer, James Bothwell, rounding us out on the bottom. Johnny's not here because Johnny is in Great Bimini. Is it Great Bimini or Good Bimini?
No, it's just Bimini.
I think it's just Bimini.
It's
just old average-ass Bimini Beach.
Regular ass fucking Bimini.
Yeah. I think you're thinking of Great Britain. Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's some kind of fucking island that he's on. He's on a cruise. I know he gets to eat as much top ramen as he wants.
That was his first meal as soon as he got on a cruise. It was ramen, and I was like, that seems heavy.
It does seem heavy, but
seems excessive. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the Super Bowl post show officially on Three Ugly Mugs. Superb Al. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
The big game, the biggest of the games.
The biggest of the games is. It was great. It was a week ago already. James, thank you for inviting me over to your girlfriend's house and making us chicken wings. That was great.
No problem.
Did you guys end up doing something?
Yeah.
I saw you were at the beach like Super Bowl day, and I was like, oh, they must not be doing anything.
No, yeah, we went to the beach and hung out, and then we had people over. We had John and Leah, and
you had a full day.
Jared Walker and some neighbors, friends,
and some neighbors. We got real high.
Nice.
And then grilled a bunch of wings and made those burgers were awful. I'll never buy that brand again, whatever they were.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
the wings
Bubba
were good.
Burgers or something like that.
They weren't Bubba Burgers. They were
Bubba Burgers are classic.
Those are good. Yeah, it was something different. Angela picked them up, and I was like, oof, they're not good.
But yeah, it was. I think it was a pretty solid day. Yeah, definitely the wings are better than the burger.
For sure.
The only complaint that I have is that the commercials fucking sucked.
They were not good this year. Yeah,
There was
Reese's
a couple,
lava one was the best
overall.
one.
The one with Seal's face on a seal.
Seal's face on a
made
seal.
me physically sick.
That's good.
I hated it. I mean, it was funny, but I also was like, I don't like this. Is
it reminded me of that?
It is.
Do you remember that? The puppy monkey baby commercial?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that one.
I didn't like
that one. That's freaky. Yeah,
Send it back to hell.
Let's see what Johnny thought of the Super Bowl. I'm gonna go ahead and add him to the stage real quick. All the way from regular ass Bimini.
Hey!
Give it up for Johnny B, everybody.
Hello, friends. How are we?
How you feeling, Irie, brother?
I'm on. I've been eating like a pig, my brothers, and living high on the hog. Lots of pig references. That's the last day on vacation. I come home tomorrow, so it's been a fucking blast.
We
I saw this. I know. Sorry.
Did you see the Super Bowl?
I did. I watched it on. They had it playing in like 3 different places. I watched it on the very upper deck in the middle of the ocean around a bunch of Eagles fans, and they were douchebags. Yeah, one guy was like 65, and he was wearing a baseball cap backwards and sunglasses at night. And every time they would do anything good, he would run a lap around the whole area. And he wanted to high five everybody. And I'm wearing a Bucks hat. I'm like on the top deck in a hoodie and a Bucks hat. And he looks over at me and he goes, Tampa? I said, yeah, we fucking own you. Get away from me, Grandpa. You know what I mean? Like, get out of here. Fuck out of here.
I mean,
we do.
So
yeah.
I don't know. What do you guys think? If the Bucks were against the Eagles in the Super Bowl, would we have won?
Against the Eagles?
Because against the Eagles, yeah. I mean, I think against the Chiefs we would have. Well, I think most teams would have beat the Chiefs on that particular Super Bowl Sunday.
We should go ahead and preface that Johnny B is like on a third world casino Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm stealing this Wi-Fi right now.
This is the same Wi-Fi people use when they have hostages and like what you see beheading videos on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sorry. Don't go in the comments bitching, okay? I'm in another country, okay? Stealing Wi-Fi from a fucking third world country casino. So fucking relax. This is called dedication, kids. My wife's in the water now, swimming with handsome black dudes, and I'm out here with you guys.
Well, that seems to be your fault.
Seems like you have bad priorities.
I'm trying to be a team player, man. No, I said this before on our last podcast that the Chiefs were fucking They're frauds. I told you they were frauds. I said the Eagles will probably win by 2 touchdowns. Fucking
You're right.
It was way more than
Yeah.
It
that.
was a lot more than
I
that.
know.
Idiot.
yeah. And then how you
Did
like
the
my
Chiefs even
prop bet,
score in the
boys?
first half at all? No.
No.
How you like my prop bet, boys?
Oh,
Cooper DeJean to
Cooper
score
DeJean
a touchdown? Get the fuck out of here.
How much did you win on that?
It was like I think it was $82 on $2.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I had like 4 parlays that would have came through if Barkley scored, but he didn't score. So I should have made $700, but I didn't. But
To
it's
the Chiefs'
okay.
credit, they shut down Saquon Barkley very well.
Yeah.
They just couldn't stop
Yeah.
anybody else.
That was
And
the
they
whole
couldn't
game
score
plan.
points.
Yep. And they couldn't score anything.
Dude, here the biggest takeaway for me, 2 things with the Chiefs. One, their offensive line is still hot garbage, right? Because the Eagles didn't blitz one time. They got there with their 4 linemen over and over. You know, in the first 20
Yeah,
snaps,
no sacks were because of the blitz at all.
Yep.
the first 20 offensive snaps by the Chiefs, 5 sacks, 10 quarterback pressures. How you like that action? With no blitz.
Jalen Carter and Josh Sweat, really nice combo.
Yeah, they're good, dude. Not only that, the other thing, Travis Kelce, what a fucking piece of shit. Go back and watch the tape where he's not even trying to block. He's not trying to do anything. He was bitch the whole night.
Well, yeah, they showed that one play where he's supposed to be laying a block, and instead he's like shrugging his shoulders because he didn't get past.
He was
the
definitely
ball.
pouty. He was
Yeah.
a pouty
Yeah.
little bitch after
Yeah,
like
he's
the
a dick.
first quarter. Yeah.
Yeah, they need to
He
draft the
he
tight
broke
end.
Jerry Rice's Super Bowl reception record, though, so good for him.
Yeah.
Fuck him. Fuck that bitch. He showed up looking like that 70s show and fucking played like a 70-year-old.
He did look like a game show host from the 70s. Yeah, for sure.
What a fucking asshole, dude. What a dickhead. Fuck that guy. Ugh.
Kind of looked
So-
like a pimp.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and the only one that got fucked was him and his team. Fucking douchebag. Yeah. I hate rooting for the Eagles, but I did. We talked about this. We all were like, if you got to root for somebody, fuck the Chiefs, right? You know what I
I
mean?
was rooting for Saquon Barkley. I wasn't rooting for the Eagles.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I mean,
also,
I
I was going to say,
I can
Hurts.
never root for the Eagles, but yeah, Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
I mean, they looked great. They were both having, Hurts was having like one of the best games of his entire career.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of like
That
A.J.
first-
Brown, too.
That first pass he came out with to A.J. Brown that got called on the pass interference, everyone was like, oh, this is fucking bullshit. But no, he was on fire. Like Jalen Hurts was, his deep ball was on point all night.
Yeah. So the Chiefs are done, right? Or are they going to be back?
No, they're going to be back.
They're going to be back for sure.
As long as they have Mahomes, they're not going anywhere.
I don't know.
Mahomes, as soon as it didn't matter anymore, Mahomes was dropping fucking huge bombs, like
Yeah.
huge completions.
No, he hit Xavier Worthy on that big play, but that was in garbage time. They need some
garbage time.
They need some offensive line help for sure. But yeah, they're not going anywhere.
You could probably get some of those birds in
Andy-
the background
Andy-
to help on the O line. Those things seem tough as
You like
fuck.
that? It's pretty good.
Um,
This building behind me is the elite rock star status people, like on Virgin Cruises. If you're like super rich, then you get these big old giant cabins called rock star cabins where they stock your bar with all the liquor and they get their own like priority fucking
like a
lines
happy
for
ending
everything.
massage.
Probably.
I can't stop thinking about how many hits we would get if like Godzilla just popped out of the water and killed everybody on that island. If you just saw it come up a bit like a monster come out of the water
Or like an oil
behind
tanker
Johnny
just
B,
beaches
or like
itself.
a tidal wave just came and killed everyone.
Dude, did you hear about the fucking earthquake in the Caribbean while I was out in the Caribbean? There was
Oh, you feel
tsunami
it?
warnings. No,
Oh shit.
but there was tsunami warnings for like all of the Caribbean. I'm like, hey, we're in the fucking Caribbean right now. Yeah, so yeah, that's
Were
pretty
you on
wild.
a boat?
The seas. Yeah, we were on the boat.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Well, isn't a boat the safest place to be during a tsunami? It'll just go under the boat, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but
I
if
don't
you've
know.
ever seen the Virgin cruise ships, they're very top heavy. Like they're very tall cruise ships, and we've been feeling like rough seas the whole time. Like I've been pretty drunk the whole time, but still, like when you're walking like side to side, fucking holding on to walls and shit. It's been very rough for most of the cruise, like which blows my mind. watching like the show. We were watching a show last night. There was like trapeze artists and people balancing on shit, and the boats moving around. I'm like, they're gonna fucking kill themselves. Ooh, speaking of that, there's this really old gay guy, right? He's like because I don't want to be yelling it out in the middle of the fucking, because he's like a celebrity on the boat, right? No, he's a celebrity on the boat. Everybody loves him. He's 80 years old. His name's Ray, right? And he dresses like with high heels and like tight pants and a giant wig and everything, and he just eats up the fucking attention, right? Everybody loves him some Ray, boy. Well, after the big Scarlet Night party around the pool deck and everything, Thursday night, old Ray went to one of the nightclubs. Apparently the high heels ain't working for 80 years old anymore. Took a spill and broke his fucking hip, son.
Ooh.
Yeah, so he had to get Coast Guard, baby, to the hospital.
Oh, Coast Guard?
Damn.
If you break a hip on a cruise ship, they just helicopter you the fuck out? Is that what happens?
Yeah, I think that's what they did with him. I'm pretty sure. Or they put him in the infirmary until they got to here to Bimini. I don't know, but we were on 2 sea days and his ass went down hard, son. They had to shut down the nightclub until they could get his ass out of there. And yeah, dude, I hate to take joy in stuff like that, but you're 80, you're wearing high heels. What do you think's gonna happen? You know, like, and you're drinking.
Get well soon, Gay Ray.
Yeah, hey, Gay Ray, put on some fucking Air Force Ones, baby. You'd still be partying at the beach today. Fucking jack off some non-slips.
Some New Balance.
Gay Ray.
Put on some Crocs like a fucking 80-year-old is supposed to. What are you doing?
Slip resistant, preferably.
Like, you know, I'm 52. I'm not wearing fucking high heels. No. Let me fucking get a Charlie horse and kill yourself.
I can't imagine the high heels that. Oh, I'm just trying to think of Johnny B in high heels. They gotta be solid iron.
Yeah, dude. I'm
to not snap.
I'm striking oil with every step. Yeah.
He's got to get a pair of boots like Ron DeSantis had, you know?
Oh, those white cowboy
those
boots?
White boots that, like with the lips.
Galoshes? Yeah.
I never saw those.
Yeah, he was like
Sounds
touring
fun.
for one of the hurricanes or whatever. He was wearing like white galoshes with like a 4-inch heel on them to make him look taller.
Hell yeah,
Anyway,
dude.
Did you guys like the halftime show?
Oh yeah, what did you think of the halftime show? I thought it was great.
It was all right.
From what I saw, it looked okay. I didn't get to watch the whole thing. They didn't show it because there was no commercials. It was like a satellite feed. It was just the game. But I've seen so many clips from like TikTok and all the controversy, people bitching and complaining, or people saying it's the greatest thing that ever happened.
Well, a lot of people always hate it when black people play at the Super Bowl. Like, you know, even going back to Michael Jackson, people complained about that. You know, like
I don't know if it's white or black because like, I think it's like rap maybe because a lot of the white people that were bitching about Kendrick were saying Prince was the best one. So I don't think it's a race thing.
Prince
I think
black?
it's more of a
Prince is still the best. Yeah.
Yeah.
Prince is ethereal. He doesn't have a race.
yeah, he doesn't have a race.
I think it's more that it's like hardcore rap that culturally a lot of people aren't aligned
Prince
with. They're like
was-
they don't get it.
I didn't like the song choices. I hated that he just did one verse from like 10 different songs when he could have done like his 3 or 4 best songs all the way through. And like,
I agree.
I don't know. It just kind of felt separate. It kind of felt like all over the place.
I thought the set design was really cool. It was like the PlayStation controller.
Yeah,
layout,
I did like
and,
that.
Yeah.
I liked when the dudes were dancing and he just danced in from the side.
Yeah.
There was some cool
Yeah,
parts.
fun fact. Kendrick Lamar actually did more yards on the field than the Chiefs offense.
Oh yeah, you sent that video. Yep. He crip walked more than the fucking Chiefs got the whole
That's
game.
hilarious. Yeah. I thought it was. I think a lot of people look too much into the symbolism, like from a racial division thing. I think it was pretty much 90% a diss to Drake, and he did it well. Like that's what he did. He kind of like just put a fucking bow on that beef. It's over. If Drake is not on like a watch, like a suicide watch right now, then he should be because he's fucking finished, son. Like he's
on a
really
watch list, all right.
Yeah, exactly.
I think James liked the halftime show more than everybody. James was fucking dancing.
Wow. Was he doing the fucking? Was he
crip walking?
Yeah. Was it Serena Williams in the corner for 14 seconds?
I didn't even notice that was Serena Williams until the next day. Like, I just thought it was a dancer.
James, we can't
saw
hear you.
Oh, yeah, we can't hear James for some reason.
You just thought it was a woman with
muted.
giant arms doing the crip walk in the corner?
Yeah.
Who's
With
this?
the hair.
Why has Arnold Schwarzenegger got a wig on crip walk?
Yeah. A very tan Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah.
She is a
Yeah.
stallion.
She's
Well,
like
you seen the dude
Kendrick.
she's married to? That dude is like skinnier than John.
she's married to like what, the guy who started Reddit or something?
Yeah,
He's rich,
the
yeah, I know
co-founder
that.
of Reddit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Man,
lot of the
he's
stuff that
skinny
people
rich
are.
dude. You know he's got a huge fucking dong.
Well, a lot of people were saying that too. They're like, number one, she's crip walking, and her sister got killed by the Crips, which is weird. And the other two, she's like trying to be like this Black Power woman, but she's got like 2 mixed kids with like the whitest guy on the planet. You know, so there's a lot of like hypocrisy that a lot of, and that's not white people
Well, I
bitching
feel
about
like you
that.
should
Now
be
it's
able-
black.
I feel like you
people
should
That was
able to
black
be both.
people, yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
you should be able to be both if you want. I feel like you should
Who
be able
cares?
to.
Yeah, I don't give a
yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
Well, see, that shows though there's racism on both sides because black people hate the
Right.
fact that she's married to a white dude. Yeah, it's crazy.
Right.
Like
no,
we don't
I-
care.
I think you should be able to
Not even
express
a not
yourself.
even a hot white dude. A fucking dork.
Yeah, you should be able to
Yeah.
express yourself and your opinion.
Like if she was
however you
married to
want.
Channing Tatum, I don't think anyone would have a problem with it.
No.
How
No.
gay are we? Because I was thinking of the same guy. Me and Matt are both gay for
Oh,
Channing
bro,
Tatum.
we're syncing up our cycles and everything.
I watched
That's
one
the guy
movie
that-
in my. I watched one movie in my cabin because they got this cool thing on Virgin. You hit theater mode in your room, and it's like the whole room, like the curtains closed. You have an iPad that controls everything electronically.
Oh,
And then
really?
it's like, yeah, and these sconces glow on the walls, and your movie screen opens up, and you can watch like they have like 100 different movies. They also have a sexy time button. You hit a sexy time button, and it plays "Let's Get It On," and these glowing red lights come on. It's pretty cool. But
Richard Branson comes out and masturbates to you and your wife doing
Hey,
that.
I noticed you brought your wife into the room.
Yeah, boy. You want to have a rip
like-
on
it's like-
cunt. Yeah.
it's like, which one of your asses am I slapping while you? But
Doesn't this make you
Lying
hot? Isn't
again.
this what you want to hear when it's time to make love?
More sexy
No, we watched-
Australian accent.
we watched he's British, you fucking weirdos. We watched the Channing Tatum movie where he was a bad guy, and I was the whole time I'm like, man, why is a hot ass? It was Blink Twice.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
he's
that
like,
movie's fucking
Yeah,
gnarly.
he's playing like a
Yeah.
billionaire or something in that movie, like a Richard
Yeah.
Branson type character with his own island, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's directed by Lenny Kravitz's daughter, and about
Oh.
an hour into the movie, I felt a very pro, like power women, white guy bad type of vibe in the movie.
And that's sure enough what it is.
Yeah, but it was
It's
still
like real
entertaining.
fucked
It was
up.
still entertaining.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
I haven't seen it,
Yeah.
so don't spoil it for
Oh
me.
man, it's the ending when everything gets tied together. You're like, oh god.
Yeah, good
I heard it
good
was
twist.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
really
a good twist. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, speaking of Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, we watched a Valentine's Day movie last night. We watched The Gorge on Apple Plus. It was about it's like a love story, but it's basically like 2 snipers on either end of this gorge, and their job is to kill anything that comes out of the
Oh, I
gorge.
saw the trailer for
Real
that.
romantic.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
they're not supposed to contact each other, so they start like communicating with like signs or whatever.
I know
and then-
both of the. It's Miles Teller and Anya Taylor.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
snipers are like the 2 most attractive people you've ever
Two
seen.
hottest
Yeah.
snipers
What
Yeah,
could
of
happen?
Of course, yeah.
At one point, he like zip lines across the gorge to like bang her, and my wife was like, "I think I'm getting hot here." She's like zip lining to get pussy.
I'm coming to fuck.
That's what a woman wants. A woman
Wow.
wants you to zip line to go bang her. That's what every woman wants.
Probably worth it. You know, he's like, fuck it, let's do it.
Have you seen The
Is
Gorge
it-
Part 2? Have you seen Part 2 yet?
It's called
just me.
engorged.
No, it's just my story from all the food I've been eating the last week on the cruise ship. I'm a fat piece of shit. That's great.
I did a show last night, and I had to convince my wife that I still loved her.
Was she mad?
No, she wasn't mad. She understood because money over bitches. But
Yeah. You know what's romantic?
Yeah, I worked last night. Yeah.
but yeah, man, it was good. It was me and Mike Rivera. It was a great show. That
Ooh,
Sun Lab Brewing,
yeah.
a delicious brewery in Bradenton.
What is their
called
specialty?
Sun Lab Brewing? They had like 6 hazy IPAs.
Wow. Who books that one?
It was Bob Holden,
anybody
St.
else
Pete
hear that?
St. Pete comedy.
Yeah, it was some feedback from Johnny, I think.
Holy shit! I heard like the resort walkie-talkies like talking. What the fuck was that?
Was it me?
No, it's got to be Johnny's picking up something.
No, I think
crazy.
I think security is following Johnny around.
Yeah,
Dude, I'm in a bush. I'm in a bush right now. Look.
Yeah, you probably look like a fucking lunatic.
So how's the plan going to blow up the resort?
Allah Akbar, Johnny. Yes.
Death to America!
There goes the fucking algorithm for this one, guys. We made it 20 minutes in.
Yeah, good luck with this clips.
Oh man, yeah.
All right,
Holy
man.
cow.
Well, shit. Do we want to talk
All
any
right.
more about the Super Bowl, or are
Can
we
we-
gonna?
Are we going to
We
keep
can-
Johnny and all those birds on the podcast?
Let's
No,
Yeah.
let Johnny.
Let Johnny go have fun.
yeah, go
Yeah.
swimming with
I
your
love-
beautiful
Yeah,
wife.
rescue
go
your wife from
swimming.
those
I'm
handsome
going.
black men.
Yeah, rescue her. Go rescue her.
I'm too late. All right, I'll see you guys later.
See you,
Bye,
buddy.
bro.
good.
Safe
Bye.
travels.
All right.
Wow.
So that was
That was
Johnny
insanity.
from Bimini, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we need to do that? We don't know, but we did it.
We did
and
it.
it was fun.
He's committed to the podcast. This is his baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
He is.
Yeah.
We are fully committed. This is a good time to remind everyone to please follow us on all of our social media at John JS Planet, at Matt Fernandez World, at Johnny B Tampa, and at 3 Ugly Mugs. Those are all on Instagram, and our YouTube is youtube.com/at 3 Ugly Mugs. If you want to book us or sponsor us, you can email us 3uglymugs with a Z at gmail.com. And remember, please subscribe on Spotify and YouTube for video and audio. We're audio everywhere else. Yeah,
Great job.
that was,
Yeah,
that was
that's
awesome.
really good. That was good.
That was good. Yeah, I mean, it would have been better if I didn't congratulate myself after.
You did so good, buddy.
You're the best. Yeah. You guys want to talk about
yeah.
Aaron Rodgers or Miles Garrett?
Let's talk about Aaron Rodgers. I mean,
All right.
nobody thought. I mean, I didn't even think that he was going to play this season.
I
for the
like that
Jets.
it was the Jets who were like, nah, we're good. We're good. Like, how fucked up are you that the Jets were like, nah,
Right.
we don't want any more of that. We're
Yeah,
good on that.
That's exactly what happened. Like he was playing a golf tournament up there, and they were like, "Hey, you're in the area." He's like, "Yeah, I'm doing some tournament in New Jersey." He was like, "Can you come in after the tournament?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure, no problem." And in the meeting, they were like, "See ya, buddy. You know, like
Yeah.
you are not coming back."
Has he made a statement yet?
I don't think so, but I don't think he's been on McAfee yet.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm sure when he does, it'll be the most public statement you've ever heard.
I thought he was
Yeah.
banned from McAfee for like accusing Jimmy Kimmel of being like a child molester or something.
No,
Oh, for
I
real?
don't, no, as far as
Oh,
I know,
no,
he's
I thought
not,
him
yeah.
and like he.
I thought Disney. I don't think it was official, but I think Disney was like, "Hey, maybe don't have him on so
Oh.
much."
I know Pat McAfee loves to have him on.
I know.
He
And
used to
I
have him on
haven't
like
seen
every
him on
year.
there. I haven't seen him on there in months.
Yeah, well, I mean, that rumor is that was one of the things the Jets told him was one of the problems was like, you can't be on the McAfee show. And
His most memorable thing that he did was just running out with an American flag and immediately tearing his fucking Achilles.
that was
Yeah,
rough, man. You know, like I felt bad for him, man.
What did he take? 3 snaps?
Four
Yeah,
snaps.
he was four
Yeah.
snaps.
4
yeah.
snaps and
snaps.
then Achilles. Ooh, that's got to be one of the worst things to happen to any person. Is like snapping the Achilles tendon or whatever. That's supposed to be
Right.
the
It's
most
really
painful
important.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially
It's
since
really important.
yeah, he'd never had a major injury before that. Like he
Yeah.
never
Really?
really had a season-ending anything, and he was like what 38 when that happened to him. That's rough, dude. That's a
He's
tough
only
age.
38. He looks like
No,
shit.
he's 40
No,
now.
that was 2 years ago. Now he's
Oh,
40.
It was 2 years ago. So he's 40 or 41. So he's either 38 or 39 when that happened.
I think he's
But,
about to turn 41.
Okay.
yeah.
Still doesn't look great. Doesn't look like
No.
fucking Tom.
No, he looks
Brady.
like he does ayahuasca and hollowed out tree stumps.
He's-
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
He
That's what you
still
look
had
like.
he still had a pretty good year last year. Like the
He did.
numbers
He had
are
a
going
decent year.
across right now. Like he had
He
almost
finally got a
4,000
he finally
yards.
had a 300-yard passing game. It was his first 300-yard passing game since like 2021.
20, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the Jets.
I thought
the
it was
Jets
since
made
before the
problem.
pandemic.
It was bad, man. Like the Jets, they did what the Bucs did with Brady. Is they brought him in and they were like, whoever you want to play with, we'll go and get. The only problem is like everybody he wanted to play with is not good. So, or it just didn't work in their system. And
It was
the
all
coach-
receivers. It was all
Yeah.
you bring in all my receivers and like that's it.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
And it's not. And the bad thing is all the really good receivers are all retired. So you can't bring in Donald Driver. You can't bring in Jordy Nelson. You can't bring in Greg Jennings. So he's like, I guess you can bring in Alan Lazard and Randall
Donald
Cobb.
Driver.
Yeah,
I haven't heard that name in 84 years.
He was the shit, dude.
He was good.
He was amazing.
He played with
Yeah.
Favre and Rodgers.
Yeah, he did.
But but when Brady came here, he was like, he brought in Leonard Fournette, he brought in Gronk. He didn't just bring in wide receivers. Like he
Antonio
brought in
Brown,
he made other people want to come here.
And he could have, and he could have got paid more.
Yeah,
Instead,
and he took pay cuts.
He took pay cuts to win, which is bad fucking ass. What do you think is next for Aaron Rodgers, though?
He'll go to another team.
I think whoever gets him won't give him as much control as the Jets did. I think
No,
they've
absolutely
learned
not.
that lesson.
Whoever gets him will be like, "Hey, dude, you're here for a year, maybe two, and you're going to do whatever we want." And that's
I can't see him playing more than one more season.
No,
I mean,
not at a high level.
He's not Brady, because he doesn't do what Brady does. Exactly, Brady's 1 of 1, so I think he's got maybe one more year in him. San Francisco, maybe. You might see him go to
Pittsburgh was the most obvious, but then the news came out that they were going after Trevor Lawrence, trying to trade for him. So I think if that falls through, then maybe like everybody wants a quarterback of the future. Nobody wants an old man on a 1-year deal.
Right.
It worked for the Bucs and it worked for the Rams, but that doesn't mean it's going to work for everyone.
I mean, everyone obviously is looking to get like a Jalen Hurts, you know, somebody that is not a first-round draft pick or, lower first-round draft pick, and then developing that player into a franchise quarterback. That's what obviously everyone wants. So I can't see who would even want Aaron Rodgers at this point.
You'll see at least one team.
He's not great. He probably won't win the Super Bowl, but he'll be good.
Will he? I mean, will he even make the playoffs? I mean, I guess it depends.
Probably
on who takes
not.
him, but I don't think so. Yeah.
The Raiders need a quarterback. The Colts need a quarterback.
The Raiders, maybe. The Raiders is probably a really, really good candidate if Russell Wilson doesn't go there for a year, because who knows what they're going to do in the draft. I bet Russell Wilson probably winds up in Las Vegas for at least one season.
Matt Stafford's still playing. He's that dude's getting old too.
There's a lot of rumors he's going to get traded to the Giants because
he's becoming an old man and he's still playing at a pretty decent level. Like it's still getting something for him.
But then what do the Rams do? Do the Rams sign
trade? Now's the time to do it.
Do they sign Sam Darnold or they sign Brock Purdy? Because there's rumor that he's not going to get signed by the Niners. So does Brock Purdy go to LA?
See what you got for a year, and then just try and develop something. If you don't, because if they have a bad year, then they can just get the quarterback who comes out of the draft next year.
Right. Can you bet on the draft? That would be.
I don't know.
Parlay.
I think you can.
You can bet on anything, but I don't know where you. What unscrupulous character you would have to know.
Russian cryptocurrency site or something.
No, I think on Hard Rock you can bet who the first 3 picks will be, the first top 10.
Whatever, man. I just want Myles Garrett to get traded to here.
Yeah,
dude, you're not alone, bro. But chances are he's probably going to go to a team like Washington.
Make your case for Myles Garrett to Myles Garrett right now, Matt.
He made his list of teams that he wanted to come to, and we were definitely on it. Hey, Myles.
Really? He did?
Yeah, we were on it. There was, he wanted. It was like Buffalo, us, Washington, but it's not like we can't get him, and we have a good team.
We have a good team.
He could play meaningful games. We made the playoffs every year, and we clearly need an edge rusher. He could be the defensive Tom Brady. He could come here and just flip the whole defense upside down.
He's exactly what the defense needs.
Yeah, we need an edge rusher like no other team in the league.
Talk directly to him.
Myles,
get him to come here,
Mr. Garrett.
Please,
you're so big and strong and handsome. We will treat you so good. We'll treat you so much better than those fucks in Cleveland who signed Deshaun Watson.
So much better.
Any place has to be better than fucking
Cleveland's
in Cleveland. Right?
And we have beaches. We have good food. We have Spanish women.
Big booty Latinas,
big,
as we say
big
every
booty
episode.
Latinas, yes.
That's
yes.
a selling point. Yeah.
We're bringing it back.
We have restaurants that have been reviewed and given a star by the Michelin Guide.
Yep.
I don't think they have that in Cleveland.
Nope.
What do they?
Nope.
What is Cleveland known for?
They have
food-wise.
Tater tots.
Tater tots, really?
I don't know.
Tater tots? Nothing.
I have no idea.
No, it's not
Nothing
chili.
really
I was going
good.
to say chili on spaghetti, but that's
Cincinnati.
Indianapolis.
You definitely can't get good seafood in Cleveland.
No.
No, dude. It's in Ohio.
You can't get sushi. I know that.
Ohio fucking sucks. You ever been to Ohio? Ohio's the worst, bro.
I've never been to Ohio on purpose.
I went to Canton to see Derek Brooks get inducted into the Hall of Fame, and we went to Cleveland.
Really cool.
And no, I mean that was the only good part. Was the NFL Hall of Fame was really cool. And besides that, just
You didn't go to they have the Rock and Roll Hall of
we
Fame.
went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It was
okay.
very
So those are the two
very
things,
disappointing. Right? It was fine, but
It was fine.
Really?
It was a lot of pop stuff. It was a lot like they had like a whole section of Beyonce's jeans and it was,
Well, I mean,
it was,
half the inductees this year are like pop
it's true.
stars,
Yeah. I mean, I get it, but it was just kind of like, I wanted some fucking Zeppelin. I wanted some fucking Rush. I wanted rock
I want
and
to
roll.
hear rock and roll music.
Yeah, and had some Hendrix.
Beatles.
Yeah.
Well,
Cleveland, fuck you, Cleveland.
Cleveland sucks. Miles Garrett.
In
get
summary,
that sweet ass on the Bucks.
Cleveland can suck cocks.
In
Come on down to
summation.
Tampa. Yeah.
I mean, I can
In
see
summation,
I can
come on
see
down
him
here.
wanting to go to Washington, but I think honestly we're the better choice for sure.
I mean, he wants to play on a team that's going to go for a championship.
Of course,
And that's-
man. And
I mean,
with
that's
Jaden
definitely
Daniels,
us
you have
next
that
season.
It could
every
be.
year.
Definitely
It
could be.
It should be the
Especially
Bucks.
if we had a Miles Garrett type.
1,000%. If we had a guy that could put his hand in the dirt and constantly put pressure on the quarterbback without having to
Miles,
blitz
I know
to get
a
it,
really good realtor that will hook you up with the best fucking place, man. Okay. That's what these guys care about, right? Is having a cool mansion.
And there's no state income tax, Miles.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. No state income tax.
Do we want to jump into this is a sport?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. We could do
Let's
I
it.
mean,
fucking
now
do
that
it.
football's over, what the fuck do we do? What sports do we have, John?
We're gonna find a
Help
new one
us.
that we like.
Help
Okay.
me.
And then we're gonna talk about baseball after that.
Ugh.
Baseball's America's sport, my friend.
It's America's pastime.
America's past. Yeah, America. Come on.
We engage from the shadows, breaking through the dawn. Jumping from the rooftop till the night's all gone. Stick the landing on the grass, then you move along. Ask yourself, is this a sport or is it just wrong? Rolling down the hill in a giant plastic ball. Smashing into trees like you got the
All right, welcome to This Is a Fucking Sport with John J. Murray. This week we got some really fun shit. I don't know if I'm running out, but I'm running out of like ones that are fun to talk about.
Yeah.
So I mean, this one is kind of a stretch, but I think I would definitely watch it. This week we're talking about lawnmower racing. Have you ever seen this before?
No.
I mean, no.
No, you've never.
No.
I mean, we've all seen monster truck rallies, and they do like tractor
Yeah.
pulls. You've seen a tractor pull, right?
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
a track.
So this is not quite like. So this is riding lawnmowers that are souped up and then thrown into like motocross style courses.
Okay, so they are. That was my first question. Is
Yeah,
are we
they're not
talking
going
normal ass
4 miles
lawnmowers?
an hour,
Because
yeah.
that's gonna suck.
So they definitely soup them up. Let me throw this up here. Let's see. Here we go.
Oh,
Wow.
oh, dude, that looks like Excite Bike.
So
That
these
looks like
go-
Mario Kart, dude.
Yeah, it's kind of like Mario Kart. Yeah,
That
they're
looks
almost
so
like
fun.
go-karts. These things can reach like a top speed of like 50 miles an hour,
Holy
which like
shit.
on a fucking lawnmower that is probably
That's-
way too fast.
Dude,
if
that's
you wipe out, you're gonna
cruising,
fucking
bro.
break all the bones in your body.
Yeah, dude.
You're gonna turn into a
Yeah.
soup.
You hit one of those hay bales, you're fucked.
Yeah.
50 miles an hour.
I mean, are you allowed to hit each other? Or I feel like it'd be
well,
encouraged.
yeah, same as like NASCAR and stuff.
So,
Like
like,
you're
bump.
allowed. Like there's no rules against fucking hitting each other. It's just you
I mean,
wreck your
physically,
shit.
am I allowed to punch the person next to me?
Oh, like you got like a tire iron
Yeah.
in your fucking hand.
If you're, yes, yes.
Throwing
What was
banana
that
peels.
game?
I think it was Road Rash. Was the
Road
game?
Rash was
Yeah,
the game,
where you
that
could
we
just
grew
hit
up on.
people with chains on a motorcycle. That's exactly what I'm thinking of.
So you just swinging a chain over
Yeah.
your fucking head. So they have a bunch of different categories and stuff. So some of these, like this is like basically just a fucking motorcycle at this point.
Yeah.
It's just got four
Yeah.
wheels for whatever fucking reason.
It's
That looks nuts, dude.
it looks like something that rednecks would just
Yeah, this
love.
was invented in
They
the
would
South.
flock to it
Oh,
like,
yeah, this
like
is like-
bees to honey.
This
That
I
has
feel like-
Alabama written all over it, dude.
Yeah.
I feel like your brother might own one of these.
He would build it himself.
Yeah, they built, I mean, your brother could probably host one of these events at his property, right?
Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah,
I mean, we could probably start our own league.
does look
I don't
fun, but
think.
yeah.
I love how Red Bull sponsors all of this bullshit.
Yeah.
They're just like, we're not going to sponsor any real fucking sports.
It's
We're
like I wouldn't want to go to this because of the other people that are going to be at it.
Like the people that show up.
Yeah, it's like I don't want. It's like the main reason I don't want to go to fucking like NASCAR. I mean, it's dumb to watch cars drive in a circle, but also
This seems more
the
interesting.
people
than
that go to
wanna-
NASCAR.
I'd want to compete and then leave. It's like going to an open mic. Like I want to do my time and then I'm leaving. I'm not hanging out.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Like so, I'd want to show up and race and be like, "That was fun. See you guys later."
I want to do a lap, hit somebody with my fucking baseball
chain.
bat full of nails, and then go home.
Yeah, and then get out of there.
Scale of 1 to 10 is on the stupid scale. I'm going to go ahead and give this
This is a strong stupid
it's
scale.
a 9.
Yeah,
it's a
I'm
9
gonna
as
go
far as
9.
stupid.
I'll go 9.
As far as
yeah.
watchability, I'll
Watchability.
give it like a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Better than NASCAR.
Better little. I'd give it like a 3. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe a 4 if you're going to it and like you're drinking and like.
And especially if you get free beer
Ugh.
tickets or something.
But
Yeah.
you just got to hear it. Like you got to see all the Trump flags and
Yeah. Just dumb motherfuckers.
rebel flags and fucking God, Kenny
Red Bull
Chesney.
flags. Yeah.
Kenny Chesney is like, I'm pretty sure Kenny Chesney is the music that serial killers listen to. like if you're a
As they're
fan,
sharpening their fucking
I don't-
razor
yeah,
blades.
I don't trust you. If you're like that's my favorite artist.
Ugh.
Like, this guy will kill me. Yeah.
Gross. Well, I don't think it's gonna fill the void that football left, but
Nah, we'll find
No.
something. I mean, well,
be
we
all
can. I did email. The local football team about sponsorship. So we'll see if they get back to me. I don't know if they're going to sponsor us or we're going to sponsor them. Either way,
I wanted to sign up for those Highland games, but I don't have anywhere to like train.
you can train in my backyard.
That's not, dude. I'm gonna smash your windows.
I have a big bowl. I have a couple boulders outside. Yeah,
It's like you have to like pick up a big ass log and like flip it over like forwards. Like if I fuck up, it's gonna go smashing into everything.
I was saying if you
Also, where do I get a big ass log? What the
I
fuck?
don't know. You have to be in the know.
if you
for
were
that
going to
shit.
sign up for it, they actually
Yeah.
have a lightweight. They actually have a lightweight class at this particular Highland Games. So if you sign up for it, I'll go into the lightweight one.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But I just like I'm gonna suck. I want to be competitive if I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I mean, if we do it, we'll probably just both throw our fucking backs out immediately.
Yeah. Also a possibility.
Strong possibility.
We could talk. Let's see. Baseball has started. Grapefruit League season opens on the 21st of this month. So Grapefruit League is, of course, the Pinellas, Hillsborough, and Manatee counties, I think. Well, there's a few
Yes.
more counties that have teams, but it's mostly
Yeah.
all in the Tampa Bay region. And during the regular season, they have low single A farm teams.
Yeah, it's
And,
single. It's single
everyone-
A Florida League. Yeah.
And then about half of Major Leagues does their spring training here, and I think the other half goes to Arizona.
Arizona, the
Is
Cactus
that Cactus League?
Yeah, the
Cactus League. Yeah. So let's see. Tampa Bay Rays. They finally got their spring training stadium was damaged from a hurricane, so they weren't allowed to do spring training there last year. This season, their regular stadium is damaged by a hurricane, but they can still play at the Grapefruit League Stadium in Punta Gorda, which I don't know what fucking county that is. Or
No, I have
Port
no
Charlotte.
idea.
Port
Port
Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Ask
That's
where
what
it
it
is. I
is.
didn't
Yeah.
know. Okay.
It's probably. I have no idea. Who cares?
It's in Port Charlotte. I've been there once. The only time I've ever gone to see the Rays do spring training in Port Charlotte, they canceled the season halfway through the game. They canceled it.
The entire season?
Well,
Oh, was it
It was COVID.
COVID?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so COVID was happening, and then like halfway through the game, they were like, "Yeah, as soon as this game is over, no more games."
Wow.
Yeah, it was like announced during the game. There was like people crying because they just lost their fucking job.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
God.
terrible. Yeah.
Yay, COVID.
See, now
a
that's
good
the kind of
memory.
fucking
Yeah.
baseball I want to watch. People devastated by the
Local,
news that they're unemployed.
elderly people losing their job in real time.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
sport.
You just want to see people sad, bro. That's not,
Yeah, my buddy went to go get an ice cream, and he was like, "Do you have any chocolate?" And she was like, "You could just take whatever you want."
We have
I don't
failure. That's what we
Yeah, she was just like, "Take whatever you want. I don't care."
we have.
And she just
Everlasting
walked off.
sadness.
She just walked off and lit a cigarette.
doesn't matter anymore. Society's
He just
over.
comes back with an ice cream cone melting down his head. Is there no more baseball?
So the Rays are still slated to play at Steinbrenner Field this season, which I thought was going to be terrible. And the more I look at it now, it seems kind of funny that we have the chance to beat the Yankees ass at Steinbrenner Field multiple times.
When does baseball season run into football season?
Sure. Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Man, that's going to be a nightmare if there's a game at Steinbrenner and a game at fucking Ray
well,
J.
they're trying to get
I-
all their game.
I don't
They're trying to
think
get most of their
that's gonna
home
happen.
games done early, so that doesn't happen.
Well, actually,
good
a lot of
thinking.
most of their home games are front loaded and they're night games.
That traffic would be insane.
Nobody wants to sit in an outdoor stadium in August at 3:00 because one, it's going to be 100 degrees and then you're going to get rained on, and so like who the hell wants to do that? So they're trying to like manage it all by this weird scheduling. It's very unique. It's never happened in the history of baseball. So it's going to be a very interesting year this year.
Summertime in Tampa is like full on lightning storm every day at 7 p.m. Yeah.
Well, dude, it's like monsoon season if in the Pacific. You know what I mean? If you live in a tropical peninsula in the summer, it's going to rain every single day.
That's how it stays so fucking humid.
Yeah, it feels like a fucking fat man's ass crack 9 months out of the year. Just sweaty and sticky and terrible.
But I'm looking forward to baseball coming back. I love going to games. You know.
Yeah, Matt, are you gonna go to a spring training game with us this year?
Yeah, we need to go to one.
But we go during working hours, so it's extra fun.
Yeah, you literally
we
play
took
hooky.
mushrooms.
I thought you said they were in
Yeah, we did
Port
take
Port
mushrooms.
Charlotte.
Huh?
You're gonna go all the way to Port
No,
Charlotte?
we're gonna
we'll go to
see
Dunedin.
them play the Blue Jays and here in Dunedin.
Bro.
Oh,
We'll go to Clearwater. Yeah, we'll go to Dunedin.
Yeah, we'll do Rays versus Blue Jays in the middle of the day. We'll drop some mushrooms,
Fuck yeah.
get some beers,
Fuck yeah.
get some pizzas.
It's
Are
gonna
you
be
in or
great.
what?
I mean, all of those other things sound really good. They're almost,
You'll
they're
have
just
a
like
great
you're trying to
time.
trick me into forgetting that there's baseball happening.
That's how
You're gonna
baseball
love it.
fans are made. You have to be tricked into liking baseball.
Yeah.
And then once you do like it,
luring me in.
It took me about 10 years with my wife, but she like actually follows baseball now. She like actually loves the sport. It only took 10 years of buying her ice cream at baseball games to trick her brain into thinking that she likes it.
That's just positive association.
Yeah.
She likes the ice cream.
Yeah.
When I go to this, I get ice cream. That's like how you train a dog.
It's called grooming.
Our brains are very similar to that of dogs. We could be very easily trained. Okay, so you're in. Okay, God damn it! Don't you want to skip out of work one day?
I mean, I would love to, but also, I need to work.
No, you don't need to work. You have PTO, don't you?
Yeah, I do, but
Yeah, take a day.
I guess I
man,
could take
for
a
you.
sick
It's
day.
like
Yeah,
It's like a trip off day on like a Tuesday. It'll be nice.
Yeah,
we'll see.
you're coming.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
we want-
Because- all right, where are we getting to?
We can go over the Rays lineup real quick if you want.
We do have that, don't we? Let's see. Right. Sure.
Boom.
Bam. Boom.
So we got well, of course, we got Yandy Diaz, first baseman, one of the best first basemen in the entire league, and
Former batting
champion. Yeah, former batting champion at number 1, and he's probably the only consistent hitter on the entire team.
Well, rumor is he's healthy now, and because he was battling injury,
He was struggling
all
last
year,
season, yeah.
and so he's got a full year healthy. I like Caminero batting third. I think is a good move. We'll see how
He's been
Diaz
ready for that
does.
spot.
But he's a stud, bro. There's no reason he shouldn't be for the next like 7-8 years, like the best player on the Rays, probably.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, did you see anything that he was doing in what was the league he was playing in, the Dominican
Caribbean
Republic?
series?
Yeah, the Caribbean series. Yeah,
No, I haven't seen any of his stats, but I knew he was playing for the DR.
he was batting like 500 in like the Caribbean series.
Dude,
I mean,
he's a
obviously
stud,
they're not too many major league level pitchers like from the American League there, but still that kind of fucking hitting record is.
What are the
very
chances
promising.
that he gets so good that he just leaves the Rays for more money?
1,000% once his
1,000%.
first
Yeah.
contract's up.
Once
What was
first
his
contract, I mean, he's-
a Rosarina? Isn't that basically what
No,
he
we traded him away. The Rays made a good business move to get rid of him while he was a good commodity
Right.
because he's not a star. I mean, Caminero can be a star, dude. I'm talking like hit
But they have him on a
290 or
decent
above.
contract. Like he's not even going to do arbitration. I don't think.
No,
I think
you know
he's,
what?
He's,
And-
he's paid well enough that he won't even qualify for arbitration. So
They'll do the
like,
same
he'll-
thing they
he'll
did
be
with
here
Wander
for a while.
Franco. Is they'll
Yeah.
sign him to try and sign him while he's young to a big deal. Hopefully, he just doesn't become a pedophile.
Well, they signed him. They signed
Wander
him
Franco.
like when he was only 17. I think he was only
Yeah.
17 or 18 when they signed him. So he's finally in the big leagues.
Wanda.
I like, yeah, Juan DeFranco.
DeFranco.
That son of a bitch. That guy's a motherfucker. I like Christopher Morel. That could be a good spot for
Christopher
him.
Morel, he came to
From
the
the
Rays
Cubs.
from Chicago last season. Yeah.
I know Rhonda, you brought that up before the show. You want to talk on that a minute? Like,
Yeah,
having him
yeah.
at-
Ronda, they got him DH, but hitting 6 which is an odd choice, but it makes sense with this lineup. So
Right.
it's kind of like a strategic. So Aranda, I mean, what is he? Just he's basically just an infielder that they're not gonna. He's a middling infielder, basically.
Right. He's much better hitter than he is anything else. So
And he's not that good of a hitter either.
No, and he's not that. See, the lineup.
He's not a good hitter.
Well,
Not
Why would
really.
they? Why would they make
not
him the
really.
DH?
Well,
That's why it's odd.
That's
Oh,
why
okay.
we're like.
That's why we're talking about it because I
Yeah.
didn't even think they were gonna keep Aranda.
Yeah, and it, like having Danny Jansen batting 7th over Laduca. I mean, he's a catcher. You know, like he's well known for being able to call a game, but that dude hits like 210 maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the lineup's going to get real shitty right there.
Well,
yeah. Once
that's
it
gonna
gets
take-
It's going to
past
take a
the
dip.
hole.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
idea of
like-
having the DH in the 6th position. So then you got Danny Jansen, probably won't do shit, but then DeLuca is actually a decent hitter. He's pretty consistent. He came from the Dodgers.
The
last
Dodgers,
season.
yeah, in the Glasnow trade.
Yeah, and then
So he left the year before they won a championship.
Yes.
Sucks for him.
the same year, or the year it was the off. I think we got him in the off season. Yeah, it wasn't at the trade deadline. So
The
yeah,
Dodgers, man.
you had it up there earlier, but was it 50-1 to win the World Series?
Yeah, I have those odds. I got.
I'm gonna bet that right now.
Yeah, it is. It's 50-1. What do we got here? To win the World Series, 30-1 to win the American League, and then 800 plus to win the AL East. And their over under for wins is 80.5. That's not awesome, but it's not bad.
Let's see. What do I search? Just Rays.
Are you literally
Yeah.
putting a bet in right now?
That's not, it's not that yet.
Whoever's
I don't think it's
somebody needs to take over producing because somebody keeps putting up the goddamn lawnmower video. Focus, John.
I'm not putting up the lawnmower.
No, it
video.
was me. It's me. I'm like, why is this thing keep popping up? I'm trying to get rid of this. That's what
It
I'm
won't
trying to
let. I don't think it'll let me make the bet until spring training starts.
Oh yeah, probably the season has to at least start.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the preseason at least has to start. But yeah, 50-1 odds. I'll take that. I'll do a $10.
The Dodgers are plus 300 to win, so they're the favorites. That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
well, obviously, because they're spending so much money. The Dodgers are spending so much money. They're finally talking about a salary cap in Major League Baseball.
Do it.
Well, it makes
Please.
sense because I mean their payroll is almost $1 billion. That's insane.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
and
Yeah,
they're
you shouldn't
not.
be allowed to do that.
It's $1 billion payroll, and then they're going to be paying into with current players on the roster. They're going to be paying into 2043.
Jesus.
Yeah.
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 So like that's just
So
fucking
I mean,
nuts.
even if they did do a salary cap, it would have to be they would have to start pretty high.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Because
certainly.
it's out of control at this point. You know, there's
Yeah.
you can't start. Like,
can't
way
just
at the
chop
bottom
that off,
rung
yeah.
When Juan Soto signed the biggest deal in sports history this year. You know that's
and
he
who
signed a
gives a fuck about
15
Juan
yeah.
Soto?
The
Like
Mets
I
do.
mean, I mean, obviously
Well,
the
they
Mets
gave
do.
him-
I mean,
They gave him over $500,000. You know, like
half.
So
a
he's
billion.
going to play his
half
whole
a
career
billion,
there.
yeah. Well,
yeah,
maybe
he's
not.
gonna.
You know, he might
15
not.
years. I mean, unless
Well, He
Well,
might
how old
play
is he now? 24.
they trade him.
26, 27.
26.
He could get traded, or I'm sure he has some kind of buyout clauses that we don't know about. You know, I'm sure
Yeah, no,
after
he does-
4
he
years
has-
he could be like, "Fuck this, I'm out of here." Or
No, he
something.
definitely has an opt out after four or 5 years. He has an opt out.
Yeah.
So if like the Mets don't make the playoffs 5 years in a row, he's probably fucking gone. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure the Mets have this another thing too. Like, if you get hurt every single year for 4 years in a row, and you have to pay I'm sure you have to play a certain number of games in order to get whatever, like everything he has. You can't just like sign the deal and then be like, "Oh, my foot hurts," and not play ever again.
So like not what the Browns did with Deshaun Watson, where
Yes.
he's getting paid his full contract, even though
Yeah.
he keeps tearing
Well,
his ACL.
whoever made that deal is probably fucking fired right now.
See, but baseball contracts are fully guaranteed. They're just smarter at the way they spread them out. Like Shohei Ohtani's deal is way backloaded. Like he signed a $700 million deal last year. He's not getting most of that and for like another 15 years
He's getting, I think, $3 million a year until he retires.
until he retires, and then he's set
he's-
forever.
And then he's set forever. And
Yeah.
then I think it's
Just
$10
really
million
smart.
a year after that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
actually brilliant. Like you're basically setting yourself up for retirement. I think you can
Yeah.
live just fine off $3 million a year.
He'll be fine.
I
Yeah,
think
he's
you're going to do okay. Yeah.
He doesn't have kids. It's just him and his dog.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he's got a
the dream.
fiance, so he's
he's got a
probably
fiance.
Oh, he
he's
does.
probably
Nice.
going to have kids. Yeah, but he'll never have to worry about anything again, and his great grandkids will never have to worry about anything ever again.
It's like Bobby Bonilla, man. He's going to get paid forever.
Bobby Bonilla did.
and he
yeah.
started it. He started it.
Yeah,
dude.
he's
like,
that was the first guy to do it.
That's brilliant. Good for
he
him.
still gets paid by the Mets, and he hasn't played for them for over 20 years.
What has he got? 4 more years getting paid?
He's almost out of years, I think. I'm not sure on the number,
Yeah.
but he's almost out of years. Yeah,
You just kick back and get like a $1.5 million check every year. God,
I do
awesome.
Sounds fucking great.
I'd do almost anything for that, bro. You kidding
Yeah.
me? An annual 1.5 million? Name it, bro. There's not much I won't do for that.
Well, needless to say, I'm excited about baseball. But yeah, we're going to come back next week with Johnny B, and we're going to have brand new segments to replace the gaping hole that football has left in our hearts.
Gaping.
I had to say gaping at least once. But yeah, I got to get going because I need to work out, and then I'm going to see
Work
Willie
out.
Nelson tonight, courtesy of Matt's wife, Katie. Thank you, Katie, for hooking me up with some fucking Willie Nelson tickets. That's a bucket list concert, so I'm excited.
Apparently, he refuses help to get on stage, even though he's 90 million years old.
Oh, yeah.
And
Good for him.
he's like, nope, I refuse to use a wheelchair. I will walk up. So
Old
you might see him die.
That would be crazy. Yeah.
He's gonna be high as fuck the whole time. He's gonna be. So
I mean, he's
high.
probably on medication high at this point.
Oh, yeah. He said he eats it
Yeah.
constantly now. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, have fun, man.
So yeah,
Yeah.
fucking old dude that loves smoking weed and talking about how cops suck. Yeah, I love that shit.
All right.
It's perfect. So yeah,
Enjoy.
we're gonna get the fuck out of here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. Remember, please subscribe to our video podcast on YouTube or Spotify. We're audio everywhere else. We got at John JS Planet on Instagram, at Matt Fernandez World, at Johnny B Tampa, and at 3 Ugly Mugs. James, was it JRB Comedy?
You got
At
it.
JRB Comedy
At
on
JRB
Instagram?
Comedy.
Yeah.
You got it.
So yeah, we're fucking out of here. Thank you guys so much. Have a great fucking week.
Bye.
Three other months with